Good evening.
Hello and welcome to Irish Spring Talks. Today's show is brought to you by Whoopi Goldberg, and we will be discussing the issues that matter. So guys, first topic for the day is ice. Are you pro-ice? Are you anti-ice? Ice in your drinks. How do you feel about ice?
I'm definitely anti.
Anti?
You know, I have to say I'm anti, Jesse.
Okay.
Completely.
But I feel like
And I will list reasons. Too.
it definitely depends on how cold the water is. Like if you go to a restaurant and they're like punishing you for not getting a drink out of their pop machine, they give you like bath water.
Never thought about
Bad water.
I've been there.
Okay, like say you're on a long car trip and you're getting like soda or Gatorade. You get ice, it melts, it's gross.
Right, it's
Right.
so watered
And
down.
also, you like take a big drink and it just falls on your face.
Yeah.
And third thing, you get more when you don't have any ice.
Or it freezes your upper lip. That's another one.
Or your
that does.
teeth. I get the teeth a lot.
Yeah.
Brain freezes.
Bottom two. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you get so much more liquid without all the ice taking up the space.
Right. Well, that's why, like, you know, we just came back from lunch. Spoiler alert, we're filming this in the afternoon. You know. Well, I don't know if it's a spoiler alert, but whatever. You know, I go to the thing, and, you know, obviously I got water today, but I was at the same place another time, and, you know, they had, like, Sprite and apple juice, mixed them together, pretty good. No ice, because if you had ice, it'd screw the whole thing up.
And then sometimes I think
Yeah,
the
sure.
water they give you just plain is too cold. So, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
It all-
so
it
why
really-
would you want to add
Right.
ice?
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like we're all pretty much anti-ice, right?
Can I twist one for a moment, Jesse?
Yes.
I don't know what that means, but go ahead and do it.
I didn't understand that.
I told one for a moment.
One of my uncles puts ice in his milk.
No.
Definitely not.
I don't see this at all. I
Because when water melts in a beverage, it's like, or I guess in like a, I don't know, a more watery beverage than milk. Milk just doesn't
Something
seem
about
like
milk
something.
and
Do
it's
you-
I don't something about
Do you
milk.
ever put ice, like 1 or 2 ice cubes in hot chocolate if it's too hot?
Yeah,
I do that, or,
Yes.
I put a bit of milk in it.
but that melting makes it better. It doesn't
Yes.
make it
Watery.
right.
Because you can just add
'Cause
a bit
like
of
just a
chocolate
little
too.
bit,
yeah.
But in milk,
There's something about milk in general.
milk is cold enough
yeah,
too.
and
Yeah.
Well, and,
It doesn't
and
need more
people tell
water.
you, like, you know, I used to complain to my parents, "Oh, mommy, my ice is melted," and she said, "Well, it's just water." Well, if you melt ice in a glass and drink it, and then get like tap water, it tastes different. I'm sorry, it does.
Yeah. Wow.
Sorry, you were trying to move on like a minute and a half ago. Go
That's
ahead.
okay. All right, guys. Topic number 2 is the mascots for McDonald's. What happened to them? Where are they? Do you guys remember the McDonald's mascots?
I do. I remember Ronald and the Hamburglar.
Grimace.
There's Birdie,
Grimace.
Birdie, that little.
Koosh balls.
There was Mayor McCheese.
Mayor McCheese.
How are there all?
What
of
you
these?
have? Okay,
Yeah.
We have pictures of these.
dude. I thought you were doing.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Those
I
little
thought he was.
koosh balls.
These guys
the things
would
that look
give
like
me
koosh balls with
nightmares.
legs. I think they're called Fry Guys.
Okay, the one group of people they look like koosh balls with legs.
Okay, but they don't even have Ronald anymore. You know what I mean?
What-
They have Ronald on like
What's with the
marketing
koosh?
stuff.
Where's the koosh ball go? Oh, the blue guys.
Those guys.
Yeah.
And then there's this ones with this
I
big
don't even
giant
wanna go there.
cheeseburger for their heads.
Okay.
But yeah, like now it's just on commercials, like
Now,
maybe it's just Ronald.
looking back, they're a
But that's
little
about it.
creepy. Like,
Yeah, like how were they ever popular?
I don't know if I want that on the side of my bag.
Well,
And I
and
think
they-
they had their own TV show too, didn't they?
Well,
Like,
probably
a
for,
long
like,
I
a
time
wouldn't
year.
be
ago.
surprised. Yeah,
Everything's
pretty
a
sure.
TV show.
True.
I mean, have you seen the stuff that people market on Saturday mornings? That's another episode. That's later. But I mean, you know, which that will be up soon too, ladies and gentlemen. But man, I'm throwing ideas to the next episode all over the place. But I mean, they could have totally thrown, you know, Ronald McDonald and Friends or some show like that just to sell hamburgers.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have lasted very long.
No.
And
in my
nowadays it would just get shut off because it's promoting kids.
Fast food, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, on to the next topic, which is TV judges. How do you feel about like
Judge Joe Brown.
Judge Joe Brown,
Judge
Judge
Judy.
Judy,
Divorce court.
yeah,
I like
People's Court? There's all these shows out
Court.
there. Teen Court. So how do you feel about TV judges? I mean, I guess my way of thinking about it is that they are basically paid to be celebrities, not to be judges.
Well, yeah, they're
necessarily.
not.
They aren't as fair. They're too, like, they say something like, "Oh yeah, right." Like they're really
Yeah,
mean.
they throw in the snarky comments.
Like, yeah, they're not being natural. They've got to be like.
And like
Right.
they get like millions and millions of dollars. Judges don't get near as much, and they actually
Right.
do stuff besides like divorce and
They're just
okay,
trying to
divorce.
glamorize it.
Like
Right.
there's like family issues about money and stuff, and like
They're all like little issues too. Like,
Right.
oh, he stole $50 from mine.
Well, they're not going to air the Casey Anthony trial on Judge Judy.
I think Judge.
I'd like to see Judge Judy do the Casey Anthony trial.
Well, I mean, you get that little disclaimer at the beginning that I've been thinking about, the defendant and the person have signed an agreement. I don't know the legal terms, but it says, like, in that really, like, court voice, like,
And then they show that guy.
Judge Judy something. And,
He's also the host of TMZ, and then
But, they say that thing, like, both parties have reached an agreement that it's not, like, a criminal court anymore. It's, like, completely, like, it's...
Just-
acting. Are they acting?
Well, no, but it's like, we're not going to try this in real court. We're going to try this on TV court.
Because it
Some sort of
doesn't matter
agreement.
enough to actually
Right,
go
because it's
through.
like, you owe me $2 because,
because we shook hands on it. And
Right. I mean, I understand that in middle class society, $200 or something like that is a nice chunk of change, but when it comes down to it, are you really going to go on Judge Judy to, like, rip apart your sister because she didn't give you a couple $100?
Seriously, solve it on your own.
Right.
I mean-
rock, paper, scissors or something.
Well, because if it's a sticky situation, like I remember earlier we were talking, you brought up the cruise. You want to, you want that?
Oh yeah,
example?
like there's a sister who
like someone go
offered to
ahead.
pay.
Oh, right, yeah.
There's like a sister who offered to take her other sister on a cruise. She said you don't have to pay for it, and then later she wanted her money. And it's like
Right.
going to court that's gonna like rip you apart
But then,
even
like,
more.
divorce court, I don't even think that kind of thing should be, like, on TV, you know?
Keep it private.
Well, I
Yeah.
feel like someone was like, "Hey, I can't stand this person, but as long as we can get rich together right now, forget the settlement. We'll just split the profit." And I mean,
Right.
Or like those reality shows like Kim Kardashian and stuff. Like you really want your whole life to be filmed. Like
I feel like
How much is that
it'd
is
be
fake,
so hard
too?
to live with a camera crew around. Like,
Yeah.
how would you live
well,
everyday life?
and that's the other thing. You know how they say like some people are different behind the camera or in front of the camera. I
Takes
have a,
away
I-
the aspect.
I have a radio voice that I can. No, but like there is no behind the camera time for those people. I mean, like I feel like the cameras show up at 7 in the morning and stick around till 7 o'clock in the morning, and then it's time to film another episode.
So they never leave, basically.
Well, yeah.
do the cameramen sleep in their house?
Well, that's kind of like they probably have like a trailer in the driveway. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for those cameramen because they wouldn't really have a life.
Right. And okay, here's something I've always wondered. Every like dramatic thing that happens, the camera crew always seems to conveniently be there. So how much is just reenactment of what
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
happened? And
How
like,
much is just fake? Like
don't
they
know if
wrote
I'd-
it down. Like say
Right.
do this.
I don't know if
for
I'd
us.
feel good about myself if all I knew I was doing is reenacting something that happened
Right.
10 minutes ago. Like,
I feel like I would have more
was gold.
more trust in the reality shows if like occasionally the thing came on that said, well, this happened yesterday, but the camera crew wasn't there to get
Yeah.
footage of it.
yeah.
Well, I mean,
So-
think about the amount of people. There's like 4 Kardashians. Okay, what is a production crew if it's literally just a camera, just to shoot? You can have 15 people with cameras following every person that these people talk to. Mm-hmm. I mean, so that in that respect, maybe some of that more dramatic stuff could get captured. But I mean, I don't know. I don't
But
watch
these
these
people
things.
aren't like inherently dramatic. Like they're not looking for the next time
Right.
they can like smack
just
some girl because they look at her
Something
wrong.
rich or something.
Yeah.